bring yourself onto your knees. And if you're on your knees, you might need padding or something underneath your knees, like a towel. And I want you to squeeze your bum and pull your tummy muscles in. And the reason I've got you on your knees is because it actually immobilizes your lower body and makes the waist work a bit harder. So all I'm going to do is drop one side and climb, and then drop the other. That's it, that's all there is to it. So by being on your knees, there's less places for you to move to, i.e. your lower body is stable. And you can clearly see the waist work. Rib to hip, eye gaze are forward. That's it, because if you start to turn, then you'll start to work the back, which isn't a problem. But what we're doing here is working the waist. The more you grip with your bum and your waist, the more you pull your tummy in, the more effective this will be. This is level 1. Fantastic. Good. How about we bring our hands behind the back of our head, and it's a light touch. You know that phrase, it's a feather-like touch. With your fingers touching the back of your head, your hair. Good. Well done. Give me one more of these, and then I'm going to pick up the band. Ooh. So release your arms and shoulders, pick up your band, take it across your body, band over your thumbs, knuckles over the top, and just pull on the band and make this comfortable. There's going to be a lot going on, so make this comfortable, i.e. don't make the band too tight. So I'm squeezing my glutes, I'm tightening my tummy, making sure my knees are happy, and then I'm pulling the band right across to touch my body. That looks brilliant. Good. And I'm noticing your shoulders. Keep your shoulders down. You're doing a great job. Extend and hold and tip. Oh, and center and tip. Oh, and release. So we'll do 4 or 5 pulls. 4, 3, shoulder blades, 2, 1, now tip. So you can feel the tension is becoming a little bit stronger. There's still waist work in there, but now there's chest. And if we're really focusing, there's also upper back. We can feel the shoulder blades pulling back. So give me a couple more of those. Well done. Now leave the band extended and tip. Side to side. Now I have an option which you may or may not love. If you've got a hip issue, sciatic issue, don't bother. But if it's okay, extend one leg and take a moment, please, because technique and posture will help you. Big toe and knee lines up. So give me 4 or 5 with the arms extending. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave the arms extended and see if you can drop one side. Good. And then the other. Brilliant. Take the recovery. Bend the elbows, roll the shoulders, and do it again. How are the bum and hips coping? So I'm hoping for muscle work rather than tingling, nerve. Okay, so see what's going on. I've got my glutes really switched on. Open the band or stretch the band and drop one side and drop the other. You'll be pleased to know this is the last one, but it's an exciting last one. So I'm going to pull on the band. 5, 4, 3, 2. I can feel the excitement. What I'm going to do is bring this hand to the floor. So the hand lines up with the knee and the foot. Bend the elbow and extend the arm up to the sky. Good. Just check your posture, check your technique. Eye gaze up, eye gaze forward, or eye gaze down. If we're aligned, the leg will lift relatively easily. If your foot is behind or in front, it's not going to work. If your hand is too close to your knee, it's not going to work. So just take your time, set yourself up, and then stop. Yay! Pose of a child. Rotate your wrists, push through your bum, and the world is good again. Until we do the other side. We won't do as many. We'll just do a quick recap of what we did. So level 1, pulling the band out. Good, 3 or 4 times. Great, and then leaving the band extended and dropping. Notice I've gone the other way first. And then give yourself a recovery, bend the elbows. So I'm going to just move myself over because my legs are so long. Yes, that's right. And this time I'm going to extend the other leg. So note that the leg is straight. If you've got a bent knee or a twisted knee, it's going to scare me. Straight leg. Squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. So you're in a straight line. Great. Open the band or stretch the band and drop. And then the other side. So we're just checking in, making sure we're okay with it. Take the time to recover, bend the elbows. Small recovery, push out 5. Push out 4. This is where I need your effort. 3. Stay with me. 2. 1. Keep the arm extended, drop. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Other side. Good, good, good. Bend the elbows. This time. Yes, this time. Extend. 5. 4. Great. 3. Good. 2. 1. This time we're going to drop the hand. So bring the hand to the floor. Bend the elbow. Check your knee, hand and foot. I did a little bit of changes. Lift the hand up to the sky. Good. Eye gaze up, eye gaze forward, or eye gaze down. Whichever suits you. After you've done 5 of these, hopefully the leg will lift as well. My leg is weightless. I know that sounds weird, but I've got no tension in my leg. It's all in my arms. Good. That's incredible. That's superb. Doing that online is really good. Double marks. Okay, pose of a child. Rotate the wrists. Give yourself a breather. We're going to lie down on our tummies and bring your hands by your side. And when you lie down on your tummy, you want your towel underneath your forehead. I can't lie down because my voice is so quiet. I've got such a quiet voice, doesn't carry very loudly. I think you know that. Well, I can lie down, but I can't lie down in the way that I'm prescribing. Lie down and rest your head on your towel. Take your hands by your side and roll your shoulders. That's it, that's level 1, a shoulder roll. A shoulder roll with that 4 parts, do you remember? Up, back, down and drop. So the hands naturally lift. They're an extension. Now lift your chest as well and rest. Roll the shoulders, lift the chest and lower. Roll and lower. Roll. And if you're feeling really strong, the legs. So I'm going to squeeze my bum and lift my legs. 5. Lift and roll. 4. Lift and roll. 3. 2. And 1. Okay. You can either rest on the floor, heels to bum, or come into the pose of a child. Hands forward, bum back. The counter stretch. Your band. Take your band over your bum. Lie down on your tummy and take your hands underneath the band so that your thumbs touch. Okay, so I'll just come up so you can see. Lying down on the floor, your band is across your bum, your hands under the band and your thumbs touch. And what you're going to do is pull on the band. So I'm going out rather than up. This is strength training rather than opening. So you're lying down on your tummy, your band is over your bum, your palms are under the band, and your thumbs are close enough to touch. And you're pulling on the band. And what I'm seeing is the strength of your upper back, the strength of the back of your arms. And then lift your chest. Pull and lift. So the band is going out rather than up. Okay, so keep the band close to your body line. You're rolling the shoulders back. Good. Now lift your feet. 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Leave the band to one side. Rest with your heels to your bum, and in your own time, come into the pose of a child. Take a seat. This is something we did last week, and the feedback was fantastic. I know you loved it. Put the band on your feet. Hold the band between your fingers and your thumb. Your thumb is on top. Bend your knees and roll back. Look at your feet. Pull your tummy in. Bend the elbows to draw yourself up. And roll back. Top tip from Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. I really appreciated this. This is level 1, going halfway. My towel is at the back of my mat. What you might be able to do is roll to the floor. Rolling down, inhale at the bottom, and then eye gaze to your feet and roll up. And the top tip that Sarah gave me, I remember Sarah, is to put your towel behind your bum. So I used to do this and I forgot. Some of you might have tight lower backs. You might have just a little tightness in your lower back. So putting the towel just beside your bum might give you that lovely lift back up. See how that works for you. So level 1 is going halfway, level 2 is going all the way. So for me personally, I'm not comfortable with my towel there, but you might. We're all different, we've all got different experiences. So I'm going to take a moment to stretch and then demonstrate level 3. No support. Hands in front. Oh, do you recognise this? We love a bit of arm work. Pulling on the band, hands are shoulder height, lowering to the floor, taking the hands to the floor above your head, pulsing, bringing the hands to shoulder height, pulsing, lifting your head, looking at your feet, still pulsing. Work down towards your feet. Guess what? I'm still pulsing. Lift your arms. I'd love to see that straight line. I'm looking for arms in line with ears. Good. I'm looking for wrinkle-free t-shirts. I'm looking for arms that are giving me some energy. Well done. Hands in front. Roll back. So you're going to do 4 more. 3 levels. Level 1, band on feet. Level 2, band on feet, roll further down towards the floor. And this is level 3. where the band is giving you no support, it's only giving you more tension. So the band is in front, hands in line with shoulders, roll yourself steadily to the floor, take the band above your head, press your ribs down, lift the hands to shoulder height, look at your feet, roll up slowly, reach towards your feet, reach up into the air. Give me a few seconds here and give me 2 more. Mobility for the spine, strength for the tummy. Hands to the floor above your head, hands to shoulder height. Roll up, reach a little bit further, your body's feeling warmer. Lift the arms, few seconds here, and one last one. So roll back, hands counterbalance by being in front of your body. Challenge your body, hands above your head, hands in line with shoulders. Take your time to look at your feet. Bring the band towards your feet and then up into the air to finish. Great, well done. So bring your band down, take your legs wide and bring your hands across your chest. So we'll finish the way that we started. Do you remember our word? Compassion. And the prefix self-compassion. So the fingertips on your shoulders. I should have started with bent knees, forgive me. Bend your knees, feet on the floor. You might want to put your towel behind your bum to give you some elevation in your back. Bringing the hands behind your head. Playing with bent legs or straight legs, you decide. This is a toughie, I'm not gonna lie. This is where all my tight spots come up from 20 years of running, which I no longer do. But the hamstrings, the calves, the feet, all those tight spots are coming out. And here is your final level. Taking the band behind your back and under your armpits. Good. So practice with bent knees or straight legs. I'm going to start with bent knees. And you're just turning side to side. Lifting your chest as much as you can. I'm going to give myself a bit more space. My legs are so long, it's really hard to get them onto the screen. Good, well done. Oh. So I'm going to take one hand over to my opposite leg and turn the back palm up. Good, or whatever feels comfortable. Middle, other hand to opposite knee. I should have said knee. If you reach your toes, that's extraordinary. Hand to opposite knee and climb up. Let me see that wrinkle-free. Good, wrinkle-free t-shirt and climb up. And a couple more. Breathe and climb up. And let the breath go, working your bum to the floor. And one last one. So in the immortal words of Borat, great success. Bend the elbows, lift the arms. Bend the elbows, lift the arms. Yes. Last little back exercise. I need to bend my knees. And we're done with the band. Take both feet to that side. Put the hand down and take this hand to the top leg and stretch your quad, your front of thigh. You might come down onto your elbow. I have 3 options. The first option, this is this midpoint, is to put this foot in front of the other foot like that. If that doesn't work for you, straighten this leg like that. So that's level 1, straight leg. That's level 2. Level crazy, put the foot on the side of the leg. Everyone look over that, I'm going to call it right shoulder. Look over that shoulder. Isn't that good? Isn't that lovely? Thought so. Lots going on. IT band, piriformis, chest, shoulder, neck. Release the legs. Can't remember which way I went first. Oh yes, yes I have remembered. Hand on the floor. Pick up the top leg. Yeah, I remembered. Look to the knee to be in line with the hip. So what I see a lot of is people dropping their knee. That's a twist for the knee joint. Even the words sound scary. Bring the knee in line with the hip. Happy knee. You might like to come down onto your forearm and keep checking in with your knee. Don't let it drop. Keep it in line. Clean thigh stretch. Your three options. Straighten the bottom leg and hug the knee, or bring the leg round in front of the foot, or right to the other side of your thigh. I'm going to call this the left side. Look over that side. Lift and turn. Good. And just take a moment. Self-compassion, that was the theme this week. What does that mean to you? What reaction comes up for you when we talk about compassion? And when we prefix it with self-compassion? Breathe in and visualize yourself being compassionate, being kind, being loving. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your forehead, to your lips. And let that feeling sink into your heart. Thank you so much for joining me.